So before we get into the video, after rewatching it, I did notice that I might have came off a tad bit harsh throughout these 7 minutes, and I just wanted to let you know that you are welcome to disagree with me. In fact, I encourage it. I would like you to openly hate all of my opinions. We could even make this a game between the both of us. Wouldn't that be so fun? So I'm finishing watching Stranger Things Volume 1, and then I go on YouTube to see what people think about it, as one does, and then I come across... After seeing a grown man brutally murder a bunch of children, I'm wondering, how am I gonna sleep at night? While you guys are thinking, but he's kinda cute though. Like the way the blood trickles along his face. If you go look up one on TikTok right now, almost every single edit is just of people thinking he looks pretty good, pretty snazzy. And then I sat there and I realized, this is like a thing. This is like a thing that is occurring where people just love to love fictional murderers. It's the same thing with Norman Bates, Hannibal Lecter, Patrick Bateman. I even saw someone on TikTok saying that Freddy Krueger was kind of hot. Y'all need to touch some grass because... You know, I can't hate on you for loving a character just because they're bad, but it's the situation in which y'all are editing these thirst traps. Like, the majority of the one edits are of him actively murdering people and or him with children, which I get, like, that's like half of what he did on the show, but it's giving me like weird vibes with some of these. I mean, you can disagree with me, but let me just show you what's going on here.
Why do you waste so much time with her? Hey, quiet.
I feel like a lot of these are just including clips of him talking to the kids or looking at the kids, and the edits are made in a way where the way he's looking at them is supposed to be romantic. Like, I get you're not trying to romanticize the relationship between him and the literal children, because I'm not trying to get anyone arrested here, but it still feels weird that like the majority of the edits are just him like looking at children and people thinking, but he looks so good there. Is it weird or is it just me? Like, that one wasn't even taken from a clip of the show. And the caption says, the way he looks up. You mean the way he looks up at a child? Count how many times I say child throughout this video. I think the people in the comments are making it a little bit even weirder for me. Count how many times I say weird throughout this video. Someone said, like, I just know that those kids had a crush on him. It's like, why are you talking about that? They're literal children. I think the real crime here is that y'all had to go and ruin a beautiful, lovely moment between a grown man and a young child. That did not make it sound better. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble, because some people are just saying like the kids are fangirling over him, which that is fine. A lot of people are saying like, I wish I was her. I'd do anything to be that kid. And it's like, but if you were that kid, you would be a kid.
Well, duh.
Ooh. This person's editing skills are top notch, and the music, great. But can you pick a moment where he's not with a child? Because someone's saying, girl, I would be clutching my hospital gown too. What? My face is so red because my body is literally denying this. I'm picturing, let's say I was 11, and then here's this like 20-year-old man. That would be... And to add the fact that he literally just killed everybody in that freaking hospital right before that happened. Like, y'all are wrong for that. You are wrong for that. And now you're including the child version of him in these edits. The person who created this said, hear me out, which means that this edit is supposed to be, you know, it means they think he's cute. I didn't have to put on a whole musical number for you. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm like not like other girls and I can't relate to these feelings that you guys are having. You know, like, I'm just another type of breed. Good luck. I've watched that TikTok way too many times at this point and it still gets to me. Good luck. And the way she just... Y'all not messing the show up for me. You guys have to see this comment. That was blessed with viewing with my own eyeballs. Not that one. Here it is. I really thought he had a crush on Elle. What? She's a child. She's 8. As in like the age, the number. This man is at least 20 something, if not 30. And y'all thought he had a crush on an 8-year-old child? Jeez, I know that some people did not understand the fact that she was 8 in these clips, but it's still weird. I think the same thing kind of happened with Damon Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries times 10. Like, depending on what season you get Damon, sometimes he's the protagonist, sometimes he's the antagonist. Like, sometimes he's murdering your best friend, sometimes he is your best friend. You know how it is. It's been a long time since I've watched the Vampire Diaries, but I know that he did kill people, and y'all, including everybody else on the show, literally said, but nobody's perfect. And people were saying on these one TikToks, how come Elle didn't go with him? Like, I would have gone with him. And I don't know, maybe it's just because he's too quirky or reserved or a serial killer. We'll never really find out. I think that the only reason I find all of this so weird is because I know a lot of people like to actually romanticize real murderers. And I get that this is not the same thing. I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything. But half of the TikToks of Zac Efron playing Ted Bundy are also very like, but look how cute he is. And that's kind of like the directors or whoever's fault for hiring him to play this murderer, because then people kind of look about the whole situation in a little bit slightly positive way. I think that what I was trying to say is that talking about a murderer in any sort of positive light, even if that is their physical appearance, minimizes and takes away from what they did, which is unsettling. Notice how I did not use weird. But that's like a different conversation for a different time. I'm not gonna get into that today. Like I said, fictional murderers and real murderers are not comparable. While looking for TikToks for this video, I did see people getting mad at other people for being mad at them for thinking that fictional murderers were kind of cute. And I just gotta say that some of you guys were pretty aggressive about it yourselves. And I just have to say, from a day following the clip you just saw, my new hair might have caught you a bit off guard there, and I am out. I'm sorry about that. My bad. A lot of people in the comments were saying nobody says anything when it's Ghostface or Freddy Krueger. Well, you just met your match, because I will gladly say something about it. In fact, I did earlier in this video. In your face. I don't want to upset anybody and take everything that I've said in this video with a grain of salt, but this is my channel and I can talk about what I want to. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you want to hear me talk a little bit more about Stranger Things Season 4, then go watch this video right now.